On April 15th around 10 a.m., this body cam video shows a police officer chasing Reginald Clay Jr. on the west side in the 3800 block of Flournoy. Clay Jr. appears to be walking and then runs through a walkway and into a backyard area. His dad says his son fled because he was scared.
He was scared to death. He was running for his life.
The video then shows Clay Jr. with a gun in his hand coming back towards the officer. In a split second, he places the weapon in his other hand and sets it on a porch. From the video, it appears Clay Jr. is shot while he's moving the weapon from one hand to the other.
It's justified. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. If you like this shirt, the link is in the description section, or you can get it in the carousel right under this video. You can purchase it right there. Put in discount code 2genders with an S and the number 2. So 2genders, it'll pop up on the screen, and you'll get 25% off the entire store. Like and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, black folks, can y'all stop doing this? I mean, I get it. It's a very sad situation. And if this was, I always put it in perspective. If this was my brother, if this was my cousin, I would feel upset about this, right? I would feel angered and upset because I hate the fact that my brother, my cousin, my friend, whatever, lost his life. But if you look at the circumstances, and I'm going to show y'all here in a minute, what do you want the cops to do? If y'all don't want to do nothing on your end, do you expect the cops to somehow turn into mini Jesus Christs, where they can somehow tell the future? I mean, come on, man. Like, these things are 100% avoidable. But then the cop does what any rational cop would do, and y'all protesting and wanting to sue the police department. His daddy saying he was scared for his life and
say his name. Reginald Clay. Say his name. Reginald Clay.
With a life-size poster of Reginald Clay Jr. in hand and posters raised high, on Wednesday evening, family members, friends, and community activists took to the streets demanding justice for the 24-year-old father fatally shot by a Chicago police officer.
Everybody out there in America, this could be you right now. You don't want to be in these shoes.
Clay Jr.'s father says his son's shooting death is a reckless act on behalf of CPD.
Police did some unjust things to my son. They murdered my son. It's on the video. They murdered him.
Clay Jr. appears to be walking and then runs through a walkway and into a backyard area. His dad says his son fled because he was scared.
He was scared to death. He was running for his life.
Reginald's mom says her son was preparing to surrender to police by putting the gun down.
It was pointed down. It wasn't even up. Wait, he wasn't pointing at nobody because he was. If you pay attention to the video, he was taking it and laying it down.
watch this video, bro. Watch the video. And I'm going to narrate it because it doesn't have any audio. Somehow the body-worn camera's audio was off. But the cop gets out of the car at this point. I'm going to put the links to these videos in it so you can watch the whole thing because it gets gruesome, but I'm not going to show that part because I don't want them banning me and age restricting my mother freaking video. All right, let me not get mad at that. All right, so let me show you. He gets out of the car. These kids are standing right here. It's called being normal. Clearly, they don't just stop just because the wind is blowing to the east. I mean, there's something going on here. Now, when I roll the clip, I want you to watch the guy that's going to take off running. He walks away. He looks back. He walks away. They're clearly trying to get his attention. He's trying to walk away. They standing right there. He walking away. And then look what happens. He takes off running. Okay. He's running. Trying to get away. He don't look scared to me. What is he scared of? Going to jail? But then he doubled back on the police officer, right? He ended up running down that hall, getting to a dead end. Now he's running at the police officer. Nothing in his hands, right? I hate that this man lost his life, man. It's horrible to watch. I'm not playing him losing his life. I'm just going to play the scene. Y'all can go watch the full video. I mean, he hit him right in the heart, and instantaneously he lost all his blood. But I'm not going to play that part, YouTube. So he has nothing in his hand. He's running back at the police officer. Right? You see him running at the cop. He has nothing in his hand. The cop is going to pull his gun because he don't know what this guy's intent is. Now watch him pull the gun from his waistband. He pulls out the gun. He pulls up the gun and gets shot instant. That's when he first got shot. He pulls out the gun and the cop shoots him. Like, what do you want the cop to do? Let's play that again. He chases him down. The kid runs into a dead end. Name's headed back at the police officer. The cop pulls his gun out. I guarantee you he's giving him commands. The kid runs. He has nothing in his hand. He goes to pull the gun out. The gun. You see the gun in his hand? He pulls the gun out. Puts the gun up and gets shot right there. How does the cop know that this man is pulling a gun from his waistband to then grab it and put it on a thing? If you look at the video, it looks like he got shot one time. Meaning that when he went here, the cop shot him once. He ends up putting the gun there, and if you want to watch the rest of the video, he expires immediately after this. It looked like he hit him right in the heart, and then it was just, I mean, his hands were full of blood in a matter of a half a second. But, I mean, what do you want him to do? The man is running. He runs back at the cop, pulled the gun on the cop. He could have just left the gun in his waistband and just ran out and be like, oh, I'm done. He pulls it out. And they shot him once, and he put the gun over here, and that was it. And unfortunately, the man lost his life. It's sad. If that was my son and I watched that, I'll be devastated. But honesty will tell me that, bruh, what are you doing? You don't even have to run in the first place. All of this is avoidable. All you have to do right here, when the cop pull up, right? You sitting on the corner. You ain't did nothing. You're just hanging out. It ain't like it's the first time you seen a police officer before, right? Just hanging out with your buddies. Y'all on the block, doing whatever y'all want to do. Ain't no big deal about it. See, let me show you something. He got his finger. If you look at the guy right here, his finger is on the doorknob. I mean, on the door's latch. That means, without me even knowing the context, that means that they're preparing to jump out of this car and do something. They're responding to something that necessitates him to have his finger on the door so he can get out and run if he have to. They're not even stopped yet. They stop right now. He pops out. Scenario over, bro. They standing there. Why don't you just stand there? And the cop walk over to you, say, hey. You look back, see him. Just say, all right, what's up? Oh, y'all coming to get me? Oh, you gonna rough me up? Oh, shit, I'm gonna sue y'all. Why you gotta fight? Why y'all gotta run? You got a gun on you. Now, I don't know none of the facts of like the laws that he broke or whatever. I don't need to know. The boy got a gun on him, and then he takes off running from the police. Why? Should you not have the gun? Are you committing crimes with the gun? I just don't. It's crazy to me, man. This stuff is 100% avoidable by the person you see running away right here. The cop get out, you ain't did nothing, just talk to the cops. I was a cop. We don't want to write no paperwork. We don't want to waste our time taking you down to the jail and all this old crazy stuff. We don't want to waste our time with little menial stuff. We want to get the bad guys. We want to get the criminals off the street. We want to get the big time stuff. We're not worried about a dude on the corner just because he black. Everybody's black. He not uniquely black. Everybody in the community is black. So if they racist, they would have shot them. Not just him. They'd have shot them too. No. All y'all black. You the one committing crimes. These guys ain't doing nothing. The black man that runs, these black men ain't doing nothing. They live, you die. How is that racist? All right. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all next one. I'm out.